Alright, I've got another rant for you guys today. I haven't done a review in about a week. I haven't even posted a video in about a week. But finally, I found something that just fucking got to me again. And it has to do with fucking Halo. Alright? There are so many Halo haters out in this world, and I want to know, what is your fucking major malfunction? What is your deal? Why do you hate Halo? You have absolutely no reason to fucking hate Master Chief, to fucking hate Halo, to hate one of the most prominent series in video game history, but yet there's so many people who just look at Halo, the series in general, and think, oh, I don't want to like this series simply because it is the most popular series, well, okay, one of the most popular series out today, and it is one of the most critically acclaimed series out today, and it is one of the best series out today. I don't feel like liking that because everybody else likes that. I'm going to be different. I don't feel like enjoying that because, no, I want to stand out from the crowd. And so then you go to, like, GameSpot.com, right, and they're doing this, this kind of bracket type thing where you're voting for the best video game characters of all time. And right now I go to it, and I see that they've got it Master Chief versus Bub and Bob, and you can vote for which one you prefer. Why in the fuck is Bub and Bob, who nobody has ever fucking heard of before in their goddamn lives, outbeating Master Chief 54% to 46% for Master Chief? Alright, I study video games religiously, alright? And maybe this Bub and Bob is before my time, considering the fucking fact that they originated in, like, 1987, okay? But the fact of the matter is, even if they did originate in 1987, I still know some main characters from, you know, way back then. But I'm here to tell you, I've never heard of Bub and Bob before in my life. And by the look of these, like, Yoshi baby fucked up characters, I'm pretty sure that they're the gayest thing I've ever seen before in my life. But yet, the fact of the matter is they've got 54% of the fucking votes, which is the majority, over Master Chief, who sold millions upon millions upon millions of copies and delivered 3 quality video games. I've never heard of Bub and Bob. Somebody, for the love of God, please tell me why Bub and Bob is in the lead. I don't understand this. Okay, it's like, I bring up the comparison of, Halo versus Call of Duty, and I really feel that, like, Call of Duty 4 won this last war between Call of Duty 4 and Halo 3 merely on the sole basis that people looked at Halo, they said, no, I don't want to go for that game because, like I said, it's the most popular out there. Instead, I think I'll go buy Call of Duty 4 and be different. That's what a lot of people did, alright? And they're sure, Call of Duty 4, you guys can say it's a quality game, and I'm not going to deny that. I'm going to say that, hey, I don't like Call of Duty as much as I do Halo, but I still consider it a good game, and I don't trash people who enjoy it, because I think it's a good game in its own right. But people who call it the second coming, basically the Jesus of video games, who came and, like, restored all video games and made everything great again, and are considering Halo to be this worthless piece of shit, are completely stupid, okay? And what I say is, those people who consider Call of Duty 4 the second coming are kind of like the people where, you know, you had the Patriots versus the Giants. And clearly you had the Patriots who, you know, had won in years past. They had been to, like, 3 previous Super Bowls. They had won 2 of them. And Halo is kind of like the Patriots, where, you know, they were the heavy favorite. Then you have the Giants, who were a quality team in their own right, but they hadn't necessarily been to, you know, like, the Super Bowl in previous years like Halo had been. Well, then you got people who were specifically rooting for the Giants just because they wanted to see the Patriots lose. And that's the exact same case we saw between Halo 3 and Call of Duty 4. People specifically went for Call of Duty 4, specifically became Call of Duty 4 fanboys just because they didn't want to see Halo 3 win. And their whole thing is they're like, oh, well, Halo 3 is the exact same thing as Halo 2, and Halo 2 is the exact same thing as Halo 1. Well, last time I fucking checked, Halo, or Call of Duty 4, which is actually like Call of Duty 6, because there was Call of Duty Big Red one, and there was other Call of Duty spin-offs. Well, it's actually the 6th one in the installment, or in the series. And not only that, but then Call of Duty 4 was like the 6th one consecutively. They come out with a Call of Duty on a yearly basis, okay? Call of Duty comes out with, like, there's enough Call of Duties to, like, equal the amount of Maddens being released. And the whole, like, the same Call of Duty people will be like, oh, I don't buy Madden because they come out with Madden every single year. Oh, well, last time I fucking checked, they come out with Call of Duty every single year. So last time I checked again, Call of Duty 1 is the exact same thing as Call of Duty 2, which is the same thing as 3, which is the same thing as 4, which is the same thing in World at War, which is going to be the same thing as Modern Warfare 2, okay? The exact same game formula has been repeated over and over and over again, and they're releasing them on a yearly basis, and I'm tired of it, okay? So, you know, the thing is Halo gets released maybe once every 3 years, once every 4 years, something like that, but it's not once every year, and I'm tired of people just blindly praising Call of Duty, you know, for what it's done, and yeah, it may be a good game and all, but then they go and hate on Halo for absolutely no reason. They don't have any legitimate reason for hating on Halo, and it really just drives me off this wall. So, really, please, somebody go to GameSpot.com and vote for Master Chief, because this is just bullshit that people are voting for Bub and Bob, because who the fuck is Bub and Bob?